All right, Tully, we're checking out sound testing today. What are some of the worst ways you've seen over the years of people trying to get by the system here?
The worst ways are the obvious ways, where they're putting rags and stuff in the airbox and stuff, which is kind of silly because we look through the airbox and we can see the daylight's not coming from the other side. It's pretty obvious when there's stuff with rags or jerseys and rags. The numerous things that we've seen in these airboxes is just silly.
How about things shooting out of pipes or blockages in pipes?
Yeah, more than once we've seen sockets come shooting out the back when they haven't secured them properly, I guess, in their own words. I heard, it wasn't me that saw it, it happened actually to the FIM guy. He told me about it, that somebody actually stuffed the length of motorcycle chain down inside of there doing it, and it blew out the back. We've seen Scotch-Brite pads come flying out the back. I seen one rider actually had a ball of safety wire rolled up inside of his silencer, and when he pulled it off, it fell out of the silencer like a cat barfing up a hairball.
How about on the electronic side?
Mapping-wise, 3 years ago, before we got the sound meter and set up the test where it actually reads the RPM, the mapping was pretty terrible. It was really bad. They were going all over trying to make the things we pass sound. We've seen mapping that somebody was set up. I'm not sure what company did it, where as long as you did from stop to start on the throttle, it would actually go to a retard timing mode and it would pass sound. However, we figured that out, and what we started doing was just rolling the throttle on a little bit slower, and it would go past that, and it would actually the real mapping would come out. And in the end, they would actually end up failing. So they did that for a while. There was a while there where they had switches. We were watching for switches for the mapping changes. Now that we have an RPM map, which is set low, yeah, they're still changing it so they can pass with the mapping, but at least it's not as terrible as it was. It seems to be a little more controlled as far as the mapping goes.
You're keeping an eye on them.
We try. We do what we can. There's always a reason. There's always a new way to cheat, and they're going to find it, and we'll either find it or we won't. It's a hit and miss game. It's a cat and mouse game between us and the privateers and the rest of the world.
Love that sound.
Oh, yeah.